Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Iratus, Lord of the Dead. So last time we killed the first boss and entered Dwarven Tunnels, also killed the first group here. Today we want to go... I think I wanted to go this way, and I'd like to make it to the quest ideal, and maybe this battle. I think that will be the goal. Let's try to get to this battle. It depends how tough these two will be, though. Before we go, though, one small upgrade. Actually, not small upgrade, pretty significant upgrade. I will use this this legendary demonic essence on the shade. It gives another +5 evasion. We already have +5 evasion essence here. And it's quite easy to shuffle the shade and the zombie around so that pretty often the shade can start in the second position for the extra wrath. So we should be able to take advantage from that from time to time. But of course, primarily I want to stack up the evasion as much as possible so that the passive skill of the shade triggers as often as possible. Let's... hello? Hello? Why can't I use that? Is it possible that I can't use 2 demonic essences? Well, never mind. I actually don't know what happened here. Probably never try to use 2 of the same. It's possible that the same like upgrade can't be used twice. I didn't know that. Oh, never mind then. I still want this one more than this one for now. Well, if that's true, I'll have to confirm that. Guys, if you know that, please let me know in comments. I need to confirm this. But if you can't use 2 of the same type, then suddenly we are a lot more interested in what would be the best option here. Probably extra accuracy. 90% isn't that much. So suddenly the edged bone looks a lot more interesting. But as I said, first I have to figure this out. So... to battle. Go. That's 1 berserker, 2 berserkers. So it's basically the same group as last time, except we have the trader on top of that. And I've seen only 1 trader so far, and I don't remember what these guys do. I just know that I didn't like it. 94 mana, so I guess we'll start with haste as usual. So that we can debuff them before they can do anything. Yeah, he has a ward, but well, what can you do?
Still be enough left to reanimate.
And I guess we want to set up the wards. I'll debuff this guy because I really am not sure what his attacks are. And for now we don't have to worry that much about the berserkers. Their morale is high, so for now they can do whatever they want. What is the stance? Whenever an ally takes target damage, removes all debuffs from them, restores 20 sanity, and increases initiative by 2 until end of combat. Oh, yeah. That's the part I didn't like. So we have to take out the trader first. Or have to. It's annoying when this stance is active, so I'll just focus on him. I think the curse is the best option here. Oh, that hurt. Look at that. Both of them hit. Should be able to do this without spending too much mana. Maybe we'll use some sorrow at the berserkers when they are really low and doing a ton of damage, but for now I'll just save the mana. Come on, where are the crits? Kinda want to break the stand. Never mind. So we can use single target skills on him because it's only allies. If I understand this game correctly, allies are only others.
Dread Diluvian evil comes for you.
Oh, that hurt. I think he got some kind of buff? No, covered is fine. Good.
Your cries are music to me.
Berserk. Yep, so it's guaranteed when these guys go insane, they always end up with Berserk. That sucks. Almost thinking about using the Hero Mania. I think I will do it here. I want to kill the stupid trader. There we go.
Furniture.
And now we want to debuff this one. Good. Oh, that's fine as well. He hit his friend. Okay, what is this debuff? All remaining... I don't even know this one. At the start of each turn loses... Oh, it's this one. 40% maximum vigor and receives extra action. Okay, I just didn't know the name. Now it might be time for some sorrow. Try to kill this one. Excellent. Debuff this one. Nice crit. He already has... Actually, wait. Oh, this is considered a buff? Really? There is no way he would die from the Hero Mania. Maybe I'll just wait. Let him go first. Excellent. And now we use the Hero Mania, because now we have a chance to kill him. Quite a good chance to kill him before he goes again. Nice crit. Oh, die. Should have one more action, yep. There is something we should probably heal.
Extinguish hope.
Please don't crit. Don't want him to die yet. I want the one heal.
Rot their flesh and
130
their
crit is
soul.
decent.
He dies so that you can live.
Hey! Oh, look at all of the parts. Especially the dust is great because we need some evasion uncommon dust that I just can't get my hands on. Humanarium token, we don't have this one yet. And what else? Well, the level up is pretty important because this is the fourth skill point that we need to unlock that instant kill spell. So you two will have to switch. We'll heal the more experienced lost soul. This is easy. The finger of
My
death.
magic will shake the very foundations of this world.
You will visit the mortuary. Kind of want to unlock the second slot in the Iratus statue, but I want the third slot in the arena first, so that I can start leveling another minion for like physical combat. You need 3 more architect souls for that. Anything else that we can do here? Not really. Alchemy. That's what we want to do. Dust, dust, dust.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
Let's go some... What do we need, by the way? We need ectoplasm, skulls... Actually, wait, this is the wrong lost soul. I don't really want to invest into this one. Here... Evasion, attack, luck... What are we trying to get here? I think I wanted to go crit. So how did I end up with evasion, ectoplasm? So we still have some parts that we want to replace here. And we want luck bones. They will basically do everything. Come on. We don't have armor. We have weapons. But we'll just do one set of those. Bones we don't have. Skull.
Skeleton will
Dust
clean
we
up
are
this
done
mess later.
with. Rags.
It's no gold, but it will do.
Ectoplasm.
Behold my work.
I might as well do hearts.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
Okay. What did we get? Luck dust. Do we care about luck dust? No, we want evasion dust. Actually, no, we want luck dust. Okay, excellent. Ectoplasm with attack, don't care. We want luck ectoplasm, so we didn't get that. +1 attack. +2 luck heart. I think we already had +2 luck heart. Yeah. What I could do, I could use these +1 attack hearts to try to get something decent uncommon. But I have a feeling we're gonna need attack hearts for the other group that I'm trying to prepare for the secondary one. +1 dread rags and +2 skull vigor. Don't care about that. Who else is stacking up evasion? Just the shade. We could give this demonic essence to the lost soul, but that would be the other lost soul, and we'll never get advantage of the secondary effect. Nah. Let's find something else. Okay, how much mana do we have? 80. Oh, next we are gonna sacrifice a minion. We have to prepare a minion. Oh, we can sacrifice one uncommon heart. Yeah, let's sacrifice Banshee.
Useful if you can.
I wonder if we get better stuff for sacrificing higher level minion. I've never tried that, so I'll give her... Oh, where did we get the level 4 brain? That's nice. I'll give her a level 2 brain. We don't really need those anyway. Let's see if that makes a difference. So it's really just completely based on the materials that are used to create the minion, even the quality, because there was the uncommon heart, we got uncommon black heart. +1 ward, and starting a turn with less or equal to 30% vigor. Iratus restores mana. That's not what we want. Starting a turn that low. Oh, it's not that good. Initiative. No, that's a bad one. Evasion. 3% chance to acquire extra parts after victory. Starting there at position 3. And this is Dread and Accuracy. This could have some potential. +3 Dread is quite a lot, and the Accuracy is nice as well. I may actually give this to the zombie, but I would try to get something with luck for the zombie. All female enemies are 20% more likely to escape. I don't think I've met a female enemy yet. I think we should meet some in this wing. And that could help us create some vampires. But now, back to our minions. This is what I want. So, tooth. What do we have to sacrifice to get teeth? Because that's the luck upgrade. That's what we want for the zombie. We're already at 26 luck. That's pretty good. It's pure attack. Really not sure who should get the soul gem. Accuracy upon receiving damage. No, we definitely can't get more evasion. Don't think we want to stack up Dread here. I guess if I can't get evasion, I'll just try to get some defense, maybe. A ward, perhaps. Or the accuracy. Okay, fine, let's go for the accuracy. I think I want to... No, starting at position 1. Why position 1? I wonder if it's like random which position it is. Because this would be great if it was position 4. This would be ideal for like Bride of Iratus. Should I just go for this for the soul gem? I mean, sure, for now, we can replace it later. It looks like it may take a while to get the ideal upgrades. Oh, anything else? Next fight. I'll definitely have to figure out how the sacrifices... No, this is not the sacrifice, this is a quest. How the sacrifices work to increase the chance to get the upgrades that we are looking for. What is this? Oh, I also remember this guy. He does a pretty nasty AoE attack. So we will do... What are we gonna do? We'll try to get rid of the ward. Good. And now we're just gonna... I wanted to say finger him to death, but I think I shouldn't use that exact phrase. So we'll use finger of death on him to kill him.
Death.
This is just so wrong. It burns a lot of mana, sure, but it's still wrong. Let's get wards up. Missed. And failed. Can I move this guy? No.
Your cries are music to me.
Now I think it might be time to start debuffing one of the berserkers. Thinking how I'm gonna recover mana. So, great. Well, we definitely want to remove one of the berserkers. Then we can start thinking about how we recover mana.
Antediluvian evil
Nice crit.
comes for you.
Oh, he wants to escape. Hello. And I, of course, don't have mana for the vampire. Huh. If I restore his sanity to full, he'll still want to escape. I don't think that's gonna disappear.
Crimson hunger.
That worked quite well. Ooh, that hurt. That also hurt. good. I think recovering mana here might be a bit of a problem, because the last thing that we want is to recover mana to one of the... I mean, recover sanity to one of the berserkers. That really hurt. Please die. Not yet.
This is my kind of entertainment.
This is gonna be a pretty important heal. Yeah, let's just end this. Let's just play it safe.
My will is a tide that will wash
That is the
away
vampire.
your
So we need
pathetic
one more vampire to unlock them for... well, just so that we can create them whenever we want. Replacements. Let's see what we have. First of all, what do we need for the next slot here? This, how is it called? Headless something? Not headless, headhunter. Really don't like the +2 vigor upgrades, so I'll just get rid of that.
One could call this one the strong silent type. Infused with soul.
And let's start leveling the vampire. I want to test the vampire. I managed to get one in my off-camera run, but I never got to using it, so we can actually check first the information. A vampire is a special kind of minion, for they are the only ones who have learned to exist within mortal societies. Because of this, they are reluctant to join any necromantic armies, preferring to stay hidden within their secret covens. Only the scent of cursed blood can be used to draw them out, and also acts as the perfect offering. Then, if they acknowledge a mage's power, they will provide their aid, provided one is willing to trust a scheming bloodsucker. As for abilities, these are pretty interesting. I think I'll start with the Bloodthirst. It's just a buff that goes to 40 wrath until the end of the battle. That's important, the battle. The vampire recovers vigor equal to 50% of the physical damage that it inflicts. And applying this doesn't spend an action, doesn't stack. Doesn't really matter, the stacking part. It's just important, it doesn't spend an action, and the buff lasts until the end of the battle. And there are some upgrades to that, but it always works the same way. That it activates a pretty crazy healing. And it's important because most of the other abilities do damage to the vampire. First one doesn't, it's just a normal fizz attack that deals decent damage. The other one... also damage, just moves the vampire back, and I think here it starts, yeah. Support, Iratus gains 40 wrath, vampire loses 20 vigor. Target loses 30% of its current vigor. On bosses it's 15, but 15% on bosses is actually a huge hit. And vampire loses 30 vigor. I wonder if the health that the target loses activates the buff, but I don't think so. It has to be damage, I think. And then a debuff. All attacks against the target ignore both block and ward until the battle ends. Vampire loses 10 vigor, ignores block and ward. This one is not that impressive. But then there are some upgrades to all these abilities. So you basically want to get the buff up as soon as possible, and then the vampire just can go crazy. Also, this is pretty good because this counts as dealing damage to your own minions. And it makes it so much easier to unlock ghouls. As you can see, it needs 3,500 damage, and in all the time that I played, I was able to do what? 71? So yeah, it would be great having maybe even like a group with 2 or 3 vampires and just make sure they do a lot of damage to themselves that they can then easily heal. We need one more vampire to unlock them. 16 bones for the golem, and I have no idea how we can unlock them vampires, lure the vampires over to your side. No idea how that works. Okay, we have a talent point. I think I'll have to think about what we want to get next. Maybe, actually, wait, let's unlock the arcane antediluvia, whatever that means. We are burning now quite a lot of mana in every fight, so extra mana recovery might be handy. Right, receive, block, and wards. And what is this? Some of the basic shit. I don't care about that. Don't think I want blind. Don't think I want dispel. Like middle uses Vigor Gates attack. No, don't care about that. Banshees receive attack evasion and initiative. Don't care about attack for banshees. Okay, let's go for the arcane whatever, and this will be probably the last skill or talent that we take from magic.
Spells, hexes, curses, all are at my command.
Now, vampire. Let's start the training. So one more thing that I wanted to check. Heart, double blood, and flesh. Yeah, that makes sense. It will be fine for one more fight. Do we have... This is fine as well, I think. I'll just... Should I think... I just need to heal the Banshee. You can heal these two. I'm pretty confident that I can handle that. You are level 5. Actually, we want to switch these two, that's for sure. Let's find... We should have another Banshee. The question is, what level? Level 2... And that's it. Well, I guess we'll be using this one. Which stats do we have to get the maximum out of the Banshee? Definitely need the Crescendo. Oh, this is... Actually, the extra ward would be nice. And that's basically it. Thinking if it's worth spending the level 4 brain on this. I mean, sure. Why not? Probably should have a decent replacement for the Banshee. And I think this one I'll build around evasion. Let's see if we have some evasion materials. This is luck. This is evasion. Rags. Do we have rags? Vigor, dread. Attack, luck. That's it. Not sure I want to use the only legendary item I've ever managed to get on a unit that'll be in reserve most of the time. But we can use this one. Okay.
Serve me well, my minion.
Do you want the health? I think I'll go for the chilling whale.
Get back
Okay.
to battle.
Now we have the quest, so let's do the quest, and I think then we'll make a cut. Next time we go this way, and I have no idea what this is. I've never fought this, whatever it is, so that could be fun. It almost looks like another golem or some kind of like a mechanical enemy, so maybe it will be a similar pain in the ass as the golems. While Dwarven society has embraced technology almost fully, there are still a few lingering magical traditions that command power and respect. In this war, geomancers and the oracles have been a thorn in your side, but now you have the chance to strike a direct blow against them. This nexus is a place where golems are being animated and where these paltry wizards have stored their mana. It is well guarded, so a direct assault will be a dangerous one, but the reward could be more than worth it. Yeah. We had liches, can drain some magic from this wellspring without geomancers noticing. They'll send their servants against you first. That's what I don't like, because we are not really prepared to fight some golems that don't care about sanity. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Holy moly! And nothing has sanity. Elite who? I mean, this should work. So, and it should work on elites as well. Elite golden golem. Holy crap! I've never seen that. So we have to get as much mana as possible. The only way how to get mana right now is the Dark Gate. No, this is what we want. Grand Deception. At least the debuff should work. How much damage can they do? A lot. And they're immune to the damage, but not immune to the debuff. Crit buff, great. And 2 wards. Holy moly. I don't feel I have anything to do here. I have to move the shade back. So for now, I'll just do whatever. Can it at least burn the ward? Yeah, okay, good. Just need to get all the way back. And now we'll move forward, and that will give us, what, 45 mana. This is gonna take a long time. Oh, yeah. Didn't realize this is gonna move us. Well, here I just have to keep them debuffed. Okay, what is this? That's fine. We need to start generating red somehow, so that we can then activate the ultimate ability of the shade. And that we can remove these buffs. These buffs are gonna be nasty. I'm hoping I'm moving back. Nope, that's wrong direction. Deals damage equal to 60% of the sanity that the target is missing. Yeah, so this doesn't work either. Accepting this fight was a bad idea. Okay, I will try to use the finger on the elite. Wait. No, I want to use the finger on the golems. That's a lot more important, on the elite golem. So I want to start hitting. Which one dies faster? I think this one. That's gonna be the first target. They even have shielding. Yeah, I knew about the block though. Just happens. That was painful.
Hope there will still be enough
Really
left
nice.
to reanimate.
Yeah, the reason why I'm attacking the golden statues is they don't have any armor. The golems have like 20 or 15 armor, so that's kind of pointless. Except we can hit them with magic damage, of course. Okay, so the golden golems are more or less immune to magic damage. So I want to keep debuffing this one. But I will never get mana this way. No, I have to. I have to switch places. Well. Yeah, now the problem is I can't debuff them with the Banshee on the first position. Let's try to move this one to random. Well, look at the damage. That's just so nasty. I need to keep the golems in the bag because then they can't attack. Okay, once more, and then we can kill the first one. I could move the shade with the scream. I want to keep the wards somewhat under control if possible. This will help. And more wards. Okay, I didn't know they had this ability. I don't want to do anything. I'll just wait. Which one is this? That's the stupid elite one. Okay, this is fine. Good. Is there anything that would make him immune to this? 50% chance to detect an attack or debuff to the golem from an ally. No, that doesn't mean anything. Immune to stress attacks and ignition. That's fine. Don't see any wards.
Death.
Excellent. And we can start again. Or from the scratch. This one will be such a pain in the ass. What is the debuff? Oh, that's just damage. Okay. Nice. I think this is the best option that we have. Just reduce their damage a little bit. I'm gonna reduce the accuracy of the golem. Just try to kill him with the counterattacks from the shade. I think that'll allow me to safely move the Banshee out of harm's way. This is not fun at all. Removes all debuffs from allies. That's 1, 2. Doesn't really do much. I guess we just move forward. Because that will let us use the Dark Gate again. This is not gonna do anything. This last statue will be a huge pain in the ass. Okay, this is good. Ow! So I need the shade to stay here if I want to recover mana. I'll just burn this ward, I guess. Oh, doesn't work. And now we could finally use the consume hopes, and I can't do it because the zombie is almost dead. I think I'll just use the hex spear to just burn one more ward. This one is probably immune. I'm not sure how this works. Oh, it also recovers mana. Oh, whoa, whoa, let's go. No, it goes through ward. Excellent. So now the damage really is not as scary as it was before. Now my goal should be removing these wards to use the Finger of Death on the golden statue. I think that should be the top priority. I could just get rid of this one. What's their accuracy? 45. So this one is really not that dangerous with its 45 accuracy. Many hit points? 75. Really need to get through these wards. Yeah, I'll save the mana. We could maybe use... Is there any reason to use anything? No, not really. So what we're gonna do, we'll just keep burning the wards with everything that we have. How is it not burning ward? Wow, that was close. What we can do, this may actually burn one of the wards. Yep. Also, the healing is a little bit stronger now. Who goes next? The elite one is here. Okay, so this is our chance. Now these two. Oh, Oh, here, this is where the turn starts. Okay, that's what we need. Fine. What do you want to do? Probably nothing. Goes next. I mean, I could use the self-heal.
Death.
Now we want to debuff the golem. Oh, it's already 45%, so it's not that good. Let's actually debuff this one. And now it might be time for the magic hole. It's not dependent on the damage. It's independent effect. So they both should skip. Yeah. Wasn't sure about the golden golem, but it worked. This is the important heal. Good. Why is the damage still so low?
This will be your end.
Okay, who's next? I think I should fully heal the Banshee. Oh, and they removed all of our buffs. Damn. That's why the damage kinda sucks.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
I wanted this to be a shorter episode. Well, almost. Crit. No, because it again has 2 blocks, so it's quite difficult to get through. Good. This is some damage. At least it finally looks like this might actually be doable.
Antediluvian evil comes for you. Should I? Should I not? Yeah, let's do that. They don't have wards. Good, good. More materials. Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
And now what we want to do, excuse me, we want to switch with the zombie, because this is going to be about counterattacks from the shade. Whatever. This doesn't matter. I don't want the shade in the... not the shade. The banshee in the first position. And... well, more wards. And now we start moving the shade forward, and hopefully this will finally end. I'm a little bit greedy here, but I want to recover some mana before the next fight. If I switch these two, it's not gonna make any difference because of 15 armor. So I'll just stay like this. And then I could use the physical attack, but as I said, it's not gonna do anything. Just need exactly not this. If he keeps attacking the zombie, I may actually switch. No, this is fine. Okay, finally.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
The thing is, we can't just end turn. Like skip action. Sometimes I'd like to do that. There we go. Miss. And please die already. 3 hit points. Okay, fine. I think it's time. Where is it? To move the Banshee forward. Because 3 damage, the mummy might be able to do the damage. Yes!
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
Easy. Your forces attack in great numbers, overwhelming the golem guardians the dwarves had hastily thrown against you. Now it's time to face the mages themselves. Are you kidding me? Okay. Didn't expect that. So I probably want to... I think we'll get rid of this guy. Let's start removing wards. And the damage received is doubled? Did I read that correctly? Wow. This guy definitely has to die. So how I'm gonna do this? Where can I get the mana that I need? 62. Probably should save the Wrath. Okay, let's focus on this guy. I want to one-shot this one with the finger. Wait. This is gonna hurt a lot. What the heck? Just need to remove the wards. But at the same time, I also need to move forward.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
This is good. Okay, so what's the priority target? This guy.
Death.
Now this one, and I wonder what kind of damage can these two do, but it seems they are more like support characters. See, they have 0 damage. I'd love to take away their buffs, but we need the heal. So it's gonna be another mark. Now everyone, not the mark, just last what, like 2 turns, 1 turn. No, I have to save Wrath. I have to keep reminding myself. And this is annoying.
He dies so that you can live.
Good. So what do they have? This is a buff, so that we should be able to remove. It removes buffs and debuffs. They have some debuffs here. Yeah, let's go for it. Invalid target? Oh wait, I have to use it this way. Oh, what was that? And shields and wards actually count as buffs? Holy crap, we should be doing a lot of damage now. How much is this? No, let's just go with this again so that we move forward. Am I gonna counter-attack now?
Me to the dark.
He has a ward. Let's actually try this one.
One by
Excellent.
one, life vanishes from this world.
This is a problem. Actually, it's maybe not. Because 2 actions, if it's just buffing, debuffing, and she dies in 2 turns, that's actually fine. Now we just have to burn this guy. That hurt. This was actually the best option, I think, that we got from the insanity. Come on, die.
One less annoyance in the world.
And she should die now. Well,
As your suffering ends,
that was quite scary from the start, but then it wasn't such a big deal when I realized the oracles don't have a direct attack. Let's see the reward. The pitiful mages are finally dead and you stand in person before the rune-edged pillar, which is filled to the brim with warm magic. It takes merely 1 touch to invert this power, corrupting it to your own dark needs. Excuse me. 200 experience. Yeah, actually, I probably didn't need mana, but I mean, better safe than sorry. I think it would recover 100. But I think it's time to make a cut in this episode. It's probably like 2 hours already. I have no idea. So I hope at least it was fun. Those fights were a bit annoying, but challenging. So I kind of enjoyed it. So yeah, as I said, I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.